guys, and welcome back to Led by Legend with Gianluigi Buffon in charge of Granada. And we're going to have deadline day coming up first. As you can see, 10 hours left on the clock. We don't really need to do any more business. I put a few bids in. I'm going to advance forward, see if we can get anything done on deadline day. And transfer deadline day is over. Nothing happened on the final day of our window. As you can see, £174 million spent. We do have a monthly squad report for the youth academy. This guy looks okay. Could be a decent player in the future. The 15-year-old left back from Argentina. I think he's a scout future star. And then we have this guy as well, 52 rated, but not really that great right now. I'd like him to be closer to 60 for really getting into the chances of playing. But we'll advance forward to the first game of today's episode. Okay then, so first game of today's episode, we are going to take on Eibar at home. Okay, so this is the lineup then we're going to go with. We do have Luciano and Ponce up front, Casella Gonzalez at cam, Sergi Samper, Clint and Pereira in the middle, Tito, Ruben Vezzo, Lomban and Tabanu with Ochoa in goal. Goalkeeper's throw-out was a dangerous one, and we're going to buzz around, and Ponce is going to nick it. Going to fall for Luciano, who goes for goal first time. Goalkeeper with a save there. Sergi Samper into Casella. Now Ponce. Back to Casella Gonzalez. We know he can strike from range. That's unfortunate. Goalkeeper makes a save. There's Andreas Pereira. Not much really going on in this game so far. Neither side really causing the other too many issues, and really just a quiet game. But there might be a chance here for Tito. Off the post. The first real big chance of this game. And it falls to the right back, who strikes the post. 90 minutes on the clock, and this game is really passed by without any sort of note. Not many chances for either side. Can we create something late on here? There's been a trip in the middle of the park. The full-time whistle is gone. And a 0-0 draw. Just one of them games where nothing really happens, I'm afraid. Not many chances for either side. We hit the post with our right back, and that was the best opportunity of the game for us. We didn't really create. They didn't really threaten us. It's a 0-0 draw. Second game of today's episode then, we're going to take on Real Betis away from home, and we're going to change our formation slightly here. We're going to go with a 4-3-2-1 formation, just because last game we didn't really create anything. I feel like we need maybe another body in midfield, and we're going to bring in Atzili. He's been mentioned in the comments, so we're going to bring him in. He's going to play at cam with Carcelo Gonzalez, Luciano up top on his own, Sampa, Pereira and Corinne just drop back a little bit into a 3 in midfield, and we'll hope that the right back and left back can still push on to create any sort of width for us. But that's how we're going to line up away from home against Real Betis. There's Corinne into Atzili. Looking to make an impact today. Now here is Tito. Pass will find a way through to Luciano, who turns nicely and attacks the middle here. And still Luciano goes for goal, and what a finish! We lead away from home at Betis, and it's Luciano with the goal. We needed him to be our forward figure today. And he does it here with a great turn inside, attacks the middle of the park, and then the left foot finishing in the top corner was a beautiful one. 1-0. Good work from Andreas Pereira there to nick it. Powers through the middle of the park. Ref, that's got to be a free kick. Nothing given for that tackle. Sergi Samper wins it back cleanly. And now Atzili, strike from range, oh, just wide at the post. Ball knocked up, and Lombard was back there, Crin's back there, Vezzo sticks his foot through it, that's what he's good at. Michela was underneath it, but it's not going to win it back for us here, and now has Antonio Sanibria. Good feet from him. He's always going to be their danger man. Now Ruben Castro. Into Petros. Oh, there's a little bit of room now on the edge of the box here for him. He lays it off, and the shot from Donk goes wide off the post. Keeps possession, goes into Dabi Lombon. Now it's Corinne. Pereira. Atzili. Luciano. Casella looks for Atzili. Good pace from Atzili. Surely now it's saved. And has Pizzella headed that one out? I'm not sure how he's cleared that one. Great work. Atzili gets in. Finish was on the slide, saved by the goalkeeper, and as he's falling over, it's gone off him and out for a corner. Now we need a good delivery here from Casella Gonzalez. Ball in towards the front post, flick by Luciano, goalkeeper grabs it. Last minutes of this game, throw in for Betis here. Not going to go long, and they're going to try and run, and Andreas Pereira picks off that loose ball. Crin, back heel. Sergi Samper over the top. Can Luciano get there ahead of the defender? He can't. He goes back into his goalkeeper. And Luciano's tackle does not see it over the line. But we do win this game anyway. Almost a second for Luciano there with a slide tackle. But it ends with us winning this game at Betis by a 1-0. A very tough game for us. And we take all 3 points. Our good start to the season continues here. Third and final game today, we're going to be at home to Athletic Bilbao. Now this is going to be a real tough test for us. They have some outstanding footballers in their ranks, and if they line up the right way, they could cause us a lot of problems. Here's the lineup we're going to go with. Same back four of Tableau, Lombon, Vezo and Tito Ochoa in goal. Bueno comes in the midfield, as well as Marquez coming in for Pereira and Sampa. A little bit more experience in there with Crin still sitting as that defensive player. Isaac Cuenca comes in for Coachella Gonzalez. We're finally going to leave him out of this side. He is sort of quite fatigued. So Cuenca comes in. He can do a job there at Cam. Pont and Luciano starting up front. We do revert to 2 up top for this one. We are in our home, red and white. They come in their away green strip. We get us kicked off then at home on a very dark evening here at the Granada Stadium. Bad touch in there. Bueno has it. Cuenca. Crin. All into Ponce. Wow, he's come through the back of his man there, but he gets away with it. Cuenca into Luciano. Big chance for him, and it's a goal for Luciano. Another brilliant finish from our striker. And 20 minutes into this game, we lead. Ponce forward for Cuenca. Takes on the sprint race here and beats his man. And still Isaac Cuenca. Ball on the back post. Luciano's free. And another chance for Luciano. Arizaga saves. Can he get another shot away? He can. And again the goalkeeper stops him from making it 2-0. What a ball that was though. To find Luciano. Just couldn't provide the finish. Crin gets up and wins it in the middle of the park. That's what he's good at. Ball now find Ponce from Luciano, and now here's Crin again. Marquez. Luciano goes wider into Tito. First time cross. Ponce off the header and off the bar. Great play from us. Lovely first time cross. Cut across the area and Ponce wins the header. Strikes the top of the bar. Crin, good challenge. Adariz turns, and this is dangerous when he's on the ball. Adariz strike and scores. That's exactly what we mean. Straight after the break, Adariz first look at goal makes it 1-1. Goes into Bueno. Luciano. Now here's Ponce. Tackle on the edge of the box was a strong one. The referee said it was a fair one. Is that a fair one? Tito wins it back. Marquez. Ponce. Oh, he won't find Luciano. Clear it away. Can we keep the pressure on? Cuenca gets up. Wins the header. Ponce into Luciano again. Can't find a ball through. Find Bueno. Strike over the bar. Miguel Rico into Iñaki Williams. Driving away. Cross comes in. Adariz. Oh, it's 2-1. 2 chances for Adariz. 2 goals. Ball knocks in behind here. Garcia. Good tackle from Lombon. Well, Garcia keeps the ball though. It's Araspe. Into DeMarcos. Adariz now on a hat-trick. Turns in the area. Let him get his head up. Good tackle in the end. We'll find Coachella Gonzalez off the bench. And now Luciano to Boga. Can we put the pressure on here with Boga? Luciano just gets him, his defender out of the way of him. And Boga can get through on goal. And Boga, wow, man, you have to score. Crin. Boga over the top for Coachella Gonzalez. Can he bring it down? Gets the strike away, but can't put it in the back of the net. Full-time whistle goes. We have been beaten by 2-1. The first defeat of Buffon's managerial career comes to the hands of Athletic Bilbao and comes to the hands of Adariz. 2 chances for him today. He puts them both away. It's a tough one. I think that Granada had enough chances to probably get a draw out of this game. Unfortunately though, it is our first defeat. That's going to do it for this episode though, boys. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one very soon.